100 pounds bigger than him. Granted, Jones is about 260, 270. He's pushing this guy back like it's nothing. So when you see a quarterback that's running with that kind of physicality, obviously he's not going to be doing that once he gets to the next level. But the fact that he can, this guy could probably take out any NFL cornerback easily. But no, he needs to stay in school and develop his tools. Ohio State's going to have, I think they only have 14 starters coming back. I can't imagine Braxton Miller's going to stick around. He's probably going to transfer somewhere for his last year. It would make sense for JT Barrett to stick around and back him up, but he might transfer somewhere too. You never know. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this whole quarterback thing at Ohio State. It's a good problem for Urban Meyer to have because he's got a target on his back now as national champion. So it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Cardell Jones kind of reminds me of a poor man's Dante Culpepper. Just physical, can throw the ball. He can run. But it's not the cornerstone to what he does. I mean, when he runs, he like in college, Culpepper would seek out a lineman or a linebacker to run over, and I kind of get that impression with Cardell Jones. If we saw him more than just 3 games, we'd find a lot of tape of him running around to the outside and then finding a linebacker and just trying to pull him over. And that's pretty much Culpepper. I feel like he's got a little Culpepper in him. But, if Urban Meyer's able to get all 3 of these guys to stay, he should just get Coach of the Year next year. just for that alone. Not even for his coaching ability, but to be able to convince all 3 of those guys to stay.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, though. Like I said, especially from Braxton Miller's standpoint, too,
Mm-hmm. Well, Braxton Miller could play 1 year. What's his name? Cardell Jones could play the next, and then JT Barrett can play the next. You have 3 senior quarterbacks all lined up year after year after year, winning 4 national titles in a row.
True, but I mean, when you break it down though, too, like Barrett and Jones have a lot of similarity to their game, and Barrett and Braxton Miller have a lot of similarity. I think JT Barrett's kind of like the in between Braxton Miller and Cardell Jones. But it's just a matter of, if you're good enough to play and win games, then you should be playing. Cardell Jones is beat Wisconsin, Alabama, and Oregon out of nowhere to win a national title. He should not be sitting, he definitely shouldn't be behind anybody right now. There's a bunch of schools that would give up all of, half of their scholarships to get this guy. Same thing with Barrett and even Miller. I mean, Braxton Miller would be a great acquisition for a team that needs a quarterback. I was joking around with somebody earlier yesterday, and I was saying, wouldn't it be a crazy, kind of plot twist where Braxton Miller tries to, he's salty about not playing because he was hurt, and he ends up going to Oregon. And then now Oregon has the same team coming back, but a quarterback that's capable of taking them somewhere to replace Mariota. I don't think it would happen, but it would be something that would be kind of ESPN would love that story, Well, but there's no reason to have these guys sit though.
Well, and the tricky thing for Urban Meyer, he has to kind of choose what's going to be least damaging to the locker room, if that makes sense, because. There's always, you got 3 options, and you're going to have, it's kind of like, a 3-way competition, kind of like when Jeff Garcia and Donovan McNabb kind of tore apart the Eagles locker room one season. It's just, I think it's going to cause some issues, whichever route he goes. And I think the bridge that you can burn that's not going to hurt you the most is Braxton Miller.
Yeah, I agree with that, and especially, like I said, the fact that he's a senior makes a difference. But it's a weird situation, something that I don't remember seeing. You have quarterback battles, with one guy or another, but I've never seen an instance like this in college where you got to really kind of decide between 3 quarterbacks. So
right, and there's been instances where it's like people bring up like the '83 Miami quarterback roster. Well, okay, like the guys hadn't accomplished anything. I mean, J.T. Barrett got you to the Big Ten championship. Braxton Miller's 28-8, and Cardell Jones won you three big games and a national championship. This is really not like any other quarterback situation in the history of college football or the NFL, really.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is, you got to kind of look back and think, all right, well, how would this team have done had, X, Y, and Z played the entire season? I don't think Braxton Miller would have beat Alabama or Oregon, in my opinion. I think J.T. Barrett might have gotten past Oregon. I don't know. That's the thing. We can play this what-if game forever now. But we'll have to just kind of see what happens next as far as, when they go into the camp. I think Cardell Jones had the starting job over Barrett in spring camp when Miller was hurt. So we found out that these guys were all capable, and Urban Meyer knew that. But now that the world knows, see if maybe Cardell Jones starts getting a bigger head in the off season, and we see that he doesn't he plays down to his talent, or like I said, J.T. Barrett maybe he wants to come out and really prove that he's a better quarterback. So it's going to be interesting. I don't really know what to expect from it.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and take our first break. We're going to get more into the NFL here in segment number 2. If you want to call in, the number is 585-633-7487. You're listening to the Bob Sullivan Show here on LateNightSportsRadio.com.
Something shines in your eyes tonight. Baby, there's no need to lie tonight. I see your lips out on fire. Oh, baby, I want you to be mine. Catch me, baby, I'm waiting for you. So come on, break the rules. The time is right, the time's tonight. Let it start and you won't stop. Let it start and I won't stop.
Lost or found love, lying by your side. Take another second to keep breathing in the moment before it's gone. You never know when love is lost until you find just what it costs to be wrong. Think of me passing by, you think you see me coming. I wonder if you pull me in, kiss me just one time again. Cause in the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. Keep on coming and the nights will keep on going till they're tired, falling fast asleep and as they dream of ghosts of beats filled with desire. The trance of life is all around, a chance to take is always found. Oh, writing on the lullabies, I'm alone and living life. Oh, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. Take another second to keep breathing in the moment before it's gone. You never know when love is lost until you find just what it costs to be wrong. I wonder if you think of me passing by, you think you see me coming. I wonder if you pull me in, kiss me just one time again. Do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side. In the final hours of night, do you remember? Lost or found, love lying by your side.
Who the hell can wait till morning? Talk now at latenightsportsradio.com.
Welcome back to the Sullivan Show here on latenightsportsradio.com. If you want to call in, the number is 585-633-7487. Back here with Alex Smith of axsmithsports.com. Alex, I was talking about this. We were talking about a lot of crap over the break, but there's always those news anchors or sports anchors, whatever, radio